Pinky, how are you today?
Hi, I'm good. How are you doing?
Good, thanks. Thanks for joining the call. So, Pinky, I know all of our audience are waiting to hear your story today. Please tell us about your immigration story. Where are you coming from? When did you come, and what program did you use to come here?
Hi, I landed in Canada on June 19th, so I'm pretty new here. And I applied for PR 2 years ago, so it almost took me 2 years to reach here. I applied for LIME, I got the work visa, but then I decided not to come on work visa here. And then I waited till my PR came. And my lawyer actually helped me a lot to get my PR things here. And when I landed, a friend was here to help, so I did not have a lot of struggle. He helped me in getting up my opening up my bank account and getting me home and internet connection and all the things you needed it here. I feel that Canada is pretty smooth with the procedure because I get my health card and my PR card in no time.
Right.
And then I
Which,
did not find any difficulty in finding doctors and all, because I heard that finding a family doctor is really a big deal here. And I have been really blessed because I got a job in 1.5 months only. I'm working as a business developer in an IT company, and
how did you
I'm
get a job?
getting good.
How did you get a
That's a funny story. I have come from India, and I was labor law consultant there. I was dealing with the payroll and labor law problems and cases, and my clients were mainly SME and multinationals. And when I landed here, I have done my MBA in marketing. So when I landed here, I get to know that I have to do like 4 year course to pursue the same law things here. So because I've done my MBA in marketing, so I thought of, let's apply in that. And I posted somewhere on the Facebook. It's a very funny story. When I landed here, I was looking for people to have a social connection. So I just posted there that I'm looking for a job or something. And a guy approached me there and he asked me, like, about my qualification and everything. And then he hired me. Like,
so
so I did not
he
find
was the
any.
hiring manager? Who that guy was? Was it a recruiter
I
or
the company I'm working is his startup program. He's been doing this for like 4 years. So the company's name is Rich Tech Co. Incorporation. So he was the one who was doing the hiring and everything.
oh
Basically,
so
he owned the company.
he was the founder, and then he
Yeah,
was
he was the
looking
founder.
for people on Facebook. So
Yeah.
you found your job on Facebook. That's very interesting story.
On- In fact,
Not a lot
I
of
wasn't
people think
looking
they
for
can
the.
get a job on Facebook.
I don't know, but I got three jobs. And one job I worked for one day, another job I worked for one day, and here I'm working for more than a month now. So
Is
all
it a
jobs I
full
got
time?
from.
Is it a full time remote role?
Yeah.
And do you mind
It's
sharing
a
your pay?
I'm getting 3,700 in my hand after all tax deduction and everything, and I think it's a pretty good thing to start up in the Canada. So
Amazing.
people says, there are job problems in Canada. There's a lot of you need references, contacts. I don't have any friend or family here, so I do not find any problem at all. I mean, it is really funny. I was just looking for the social contacts on Facebook, and I posted somewhere that I'm new in this country and all, and then I started getting job offers. So I declined two and I accepted the third one.
But
I did not have any
you
resume
had a good
also.
resume. You had your MBA, all that. Like you had a good resume, right?
But I never made any resume because I was self-employed. It was my own company in India and I have always been a businesswoman. So I never made any resume and I still don't have any resume.
So what do you do exactly in your job? What's your role?
This company is into like software development, application development, web designing, and these kind of things. So I am taking care of the business development here. I'm making contacts, and God has been really kind to me because I've already conducted 3 meetings, and I'm in the process of finalizing first contract for my company. So it is an application security development contract. So we will be doing it. Like my company is already providing services to big names like Bell and Sobeys, and third is in pipeline now. So I'm quite happy here. My journey has been really smooth.
That's good. That's good to hear. You're a motivation to many. So, what is the cost of your life?
What is the cost of living here?
Yeah. Where do you live? Which city?
I live in Oakville, and it is the, I think, most expensive city in the Ontario. And I'm paying $3,200 for my condo rent, and my car insurance and everything includes installments. Like I have taken it on loan. I bought Volvos, so the installment for that car and everything is around 2,700. And grocery is very expensive here. I'm paying around $1,200 a month for grocery plus utilities and other expenses. So no doubt, Canada is a very expensive country to live in.
Wow. So you probably tap into your savings because your salary, your income doesn't cover all the costs.
No, 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 no. It is not. It's just a starting, it's a starting company, and I'm here with my husband, and he owns a IT company in India, and he's taking care of his business from Canada only. So he has like pan India presence, and he's working with major banks in India. So he's doing pretty good there. So maybe that is the reason, like my job is just a backup job here.
Interesting. Interesting. Yeah. So, okay, tell us about your PR application. What program did you use? What details, like any details that you want to share with our audience?
Yeah, it is again very interesting. When we apply here in the COVID time, we opened up a international branch of our company here, and it was intra-company transfer program.
Mhm.
But then it took us 1 year, but there was no progress at all. It could be because of COVID or something. Then our lawyer suggested us another program in which he provided us the limia, and on the work visa basis we could have come here. But when our work visa came, we were quite settled here. We did not want to come here on the work visa because I'm telling you the cost of living is very high in Canada. So we were like, okay, we waited till our PR, which came in like maybe in 3 or 4 months after my work visa. I got my work visa in November, and I got my PR in March. So I waited till March, and when I got my PR, then only I landed here. And it's very interesting. I did not want to come here because I had a huge circle, and I'm like financially quite settled. So we were like, because we applied for PR in like moment of heat, because COVID was actually bad in India, and medical problems are like way too much not to be handled by the government or something. So we thought like, there's no value of human life. So better to move to some country, give importance to the human. So in the heat of the moment, we applied for the work with this like PR thing. And it took more than a year to, come our work visa, let alone the PR. So we decided, no, we do not want to go. And then we spoke to our consultant, this lawyer, that we do not want to come to Canada, and we are happy here, and we are happy to pay you whatever like we owe you, because last installment was pending. And he said ki, no, 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 like just come and try this country is actually there was some reason, you applied your PR here. So our PR is gonna be lapsed in December itself. So we had no time. So we thought, okay, we'll be coming in November then. Then he said, no, 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 November, December are not a good season to live in Canada. We got our PR in March. So he told us to move at least by June, because, summers will start and you will enjoy the weather, else it will become very difficult to survive otherwise. So that was just his push. Then we spoke to few people, what should we do? Like we have got our PR, but we do not want to go. So this is like people actually look for this thing and work really hard to get the PR. So you get it without doing much. So, you're just going it waste. So better make, a decision to move, and then you can always decide to come back if you don't feel good here. But it's been 3 months now, but I'm already loving this country.
Yeah, that's very important which season you come to Canada, especially in Ontario, because if you come in summertime, you're gonna love it. If you come in winter
Yeah.
time, it's really hard for at least when you come from a
I know
warm country like India.
people have actually scared me, that winters are gonna be really harsh. I've already bought like 5 to 6 winter jackets just to, protect myself from the winters, and the gloves and winter boots already, because I don't like winters. I did not like daily winter also. So Canadian winters, I don't know how it's gonna be, but I'll definitely share my experience, because people said that, I have been hearing a lot of negative about Canada when I landed here. And trust me, I have met so many Indians here and nobody is happy living here. And I really don't know then why don't they go back? They are living in this country from past 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, and still they are not very happy.
And they still complain,
And I
right?
have been in the company for 3 months only, and I am super happy. I think this is the best place to live in.
That's true. That's a lot of people keep living in Canada and keep complaining, and they keep saying, I have to go back," but they never go back. It's very interesting.
They never go back. And I literally told few people, if you're so unhappy here and you keep nagging about anything and everything, why don't you just go back and like live wherever you want to live or you enjoy living? But
Exactly.
nobody wants to go, but nobody says a good thing about here. So like I really want to pass on the message to all the people who want to come to India or planning to come to India. See, you are coming here for some reasons. Every place has its pros and cons, but I'll say that cons are really less here. Yes, it is a very very expensive country to live in, but then you can choose maybe a small house or a basement to live, or maybe other part of Canada which are not this expensive. So I think it is manageable. And when they say that jobs are impossible to get, no, they are not. I'm in a white collar job. So if you want to have your struggling days, there are a lot of job options, like for the survival jobs, we call it here. I don't think it is too difficult to get a job here.
That's right. That's true. But since you're in IT, it's much easier and it's growing, and everybody are going to remote jobs. And so you mentioned the intra company transfer, and you had your husband company or whatever that you had here. Is that also operational? Like, do you guys work on that company as well, or you just
Yes, we opened a multinational branch of our company here, and we will be starting up our own business here, but it is too early. As of now, it's just been 3 months I am this in this country, and it is not very easy to take care of your Indian business remotely. So we are in the process of starting up here and looking for the contracts. But before that, I really wanted to try a job and see how things work here, have some good connections and all, and then probably I'll move to my own company and I'll start the procedure and process here. So I hope in like maybe by the end of December I'll be starting up the process and finding contacts for my own company here.
amazing. Loving your attitude, by the way, because attitude is everything here, especially in Canada. A lot of people come here, they keep nagging, they keep not finding good jobs, and they keep complaining about everything. But if you flip the conversation, become have a good attitude, positive attitude, good jobs come to you. As you said, you found a job on Facebook out of nowhere, right? And it
But
pays.
I must want to mention one more thing. People exploit you a lot here. I mean, your own people, like I'm from India, so I'm talking about only Indians. They aren't really very helpful.
Right, right.
So when your own people exploit you, and when they tell you, nothing is good here, and they keep demotivating you and everything. Things people says it's very difficult to get a license here. My husband already has G license, and I'm already preparing for my G. I did not find anything difficult here. The procedure is so smooth. They have like procedure for each and everything. So if you are following the rules and procedure, I don't think there is any reason for not getting things. I
Amazing.
did not have to wait for anything. Like one of my friend, he lives in the Mississauga, and he told me, "You are never gonna get family doctor. I have been in this country for 4 years, and I do not have any family doctor. Come on, my family doctor is just across the road."
Right.
And he was my first doctor I approached, and like he just took us. So I don't know where the problem is.
Right. Yeah. But nobody knows, like, but it's I think it's more like a personal thing that, in every community, every nationality, there are positive people, there are negative people. So it's like, especially for newcomers like you, it's that how to find those positive people. And you keep being positive, people will find you. Like positive people will
You
find
will
you.
get good people here. I mean, there's, see, if you really want to, if you decide to stay here and make your living here, I'm sure you will get something or other. So just be positive, stop listening to people, just do whatever is in your capacity to do. I'm sure you'll be successful here.
Exactly. Thank you so much, Pinky. I really appreciate you taking time, sharing your experiences with all of our audience. As a way of appreciation, we have had 13 minutes together. So every conversation that we have, we're gonna pay $1 per minute. So I'm gonna e-transfer $13 to you as a way of appreciation. And we try. If you have any friends who want to share those negative people, send them to us. Let them share
Yeah,
their
sure.
story. I want to hear their story. Like what happens? Why are you negative? So negative. You're not going back. You're staying here, keep complaining and demotivating other people. So what's the reason? So send them to us because we are going to interview immigrants and we're going to share this on YouTube and other social media so everybody can have a good understanding of what's going on in Canada. I appreciate. Thank you so much. I'm going to start recording
Thank you. It
now.
was nice talking.